Major Mohammed Ali Shah joining us on the broadcast. Major Shah, it's an interesting request. It's not one that, of course, has been granted. We don't know whether it will be granted. It need not be in the commercial interest of the French to do so. But if a request has been made in confidence, then I'm assuming that some preliminary discussions on such a matter have already happened, informally, for the Indian Air Force to actually go out and make such a request.
Absolutely, Rishabh. It's a very, very good initiative for the Indian Air Force to at least go and make this request, because only if we try, we will succeed. If we try, we may not succeed. But if we try, what if we succeed? And if we succeed, it's well worth it. It'll be a very, very good push and a very good initiative for Desi equipment, for Make in India, for indigenous weaponry, for not just Make in India, as the Defense Minister had earlier said, and as Rajnath Singh had said, we want India to make for the world as well, and we've started taking baby steps on it. For example, we are already exporting equipment to Philippines. Now, Rafales are not just being used by India itself, they are used by India, France, Egypt, Qatar, Greece, Croatia, UAE, Indonesia, and many other countries, in fact. So the very fact is, when we have asked Dassault Aviation, in fact, to give us the permission for that, and let's see if the French government agrees. In fact, of course, they would have their own interest and own this thing. No one does a favor at the end of the day. No one does a favor just because you've requested. They will also see how they are going to benefit from it. And I'm sure we have pitched it to them in a very sensible way.
Okay, so let's just examine this for a second, because what is an ideal situation here, Major Shah, is that the Rafale, which in the end as an aircraft is a weapons platform, right? So the Rafale as a weapons platform is capable of integrating Indian missile systems, and there are two cases of missiles that matter here: air-to-air missiles and, of course, air-to-surface missiles. So let's look at the air-to-air missiles that we are developing. One, of course, everybody knows about is BrahMos. One assumes that it is deployable from a Rafale sort of frontline fighter. Then there is the Novator K-100 and, of course, the Astra missile system, which has been okayed for defense export. So Astra, Novator, BrahMos, important systems that are now indigenously developed, or at least are being manufactured here in India.
Absolutely. When we talk about the smart air anti-weapon, that's SAAW, and as you rightly mentioned right now, about the Astra air-to-air missile with the Rafale, which has been in service with the Air Force since 2020. And so it most certainly we have a very, very big boost there. If the French government agrees totally, we'll have a very, very good standing. And we are already equipping our forces in a very, very big way. We have taken defense procurement and defense budget in a very, very serious way, and we're actually going in. There was a lull earlier, over a decade earlier, where there were no defense procurements made, and because everybody wanted to play it safe.